Hey, welcome to my journey into another mini planning grocery haul. This one's up late today because yours truly just couldn't get out of bed. I laid in bed, I'm not even gonna tell you till what time. Just got my coffee, so I had Wesley yesterday and then they came and I just didn't have time to film this part yesterday, so it's all right. It'll be there. So for tonight, we're gonna do wings and bird's nest. Those are the Tyson honey barbecue wings, I think they're called, from either BJ's or Sam's, I can't remember. You just pop them in the oven. And then the bird's nest, of course, are from Trader Joe's. And then tomorrow is Easter, and this is what we're having. We're having ham, corn and greens from the garden, deviled eggs, green beans I can, sweet tater patties, which is a favorite of Holly's on every occasion, and I found out that Walmart's carries them year-round, apparently. Macaroni cheese, rolls, and a banana pudding, and Sister's carrot cake. That was my best friend. He's passed. That was his aunt's carrot cake, and it is delicious. I'm just going to tell you. Perfect for Easter, carrot cake. Then we're going to have something new, and it's out of a package. Butter chicken. I see it all the time, and I have for years, and people talk about how good it is, but see, we don't eat Indian food. We've never had anything Indian, ever. And I'm always afraid to even go to a restaurant if I knew where one was, because I'm afraid it might be too hot. But this comes out of and I found it on Walmart's website, looking at recipes of all places. And it's a little packet of butter chicken seasoning. So we're going to try that with some rice. And I put green beans, but depends on how far away from Easter that is. I might change it out to something else. And then one day, chicken broccoli Alfredo with some fried okra. And of course, I bought the pappardelle noodles from Trader Joe's. Excuse me. Told you I stayed in bed. That's all I like to have with my Alfredo. And then baked pasta and garlic bread. That was last night, where you just bake your pasta in with it's so simple. In with the sauce in the oven. And then Impossibly Easy buffalo chicken pie. That's a Bisquick recipe with some kind of beans. And then barbecue baked beans and baked potatoes. And I don't know what else I might have with that, because it's beans and the meat is in the barbecue baked beans and then the taters, so I don't really know. But anyway, that's what we're doing this week. I think it sounds like an easy week, which is what I like here lately. Well, let's don't sugarcoat it all the time. That's what I always like, is easy. If I could get somebody to come cook for me, well, you wouldn't even have to cook for me, just cook for my husband. That would make me happy, just as long as he's fed. So anyway, the groceries, let me see. Let me see if I can get my brain working. Did I get them from Walmart? Yes, I did get them from Walmart's, because I got the tater patties, and I got them from Walmart's and Food Line. So let's turn around and look at them. So the groceries, the first groceries were Walmart's. I got our milk and eggs. I hope I got enough, because we're gonna have our Easter dinner, so I need deviled eggs, and then David's cheese and David's yogurt. I don't think my flash is on. This is that new, oh my gosh, there's that new phone. Isn't that wonderful? And some cream cheese, and of course David said, I said, what do you want for dessert? He said, well, you know we gotta have banana pudding, so this is what we make ours with. And then some lettuce for salad. And this I didn't know they had. I was looking at recipes on Walmart's app, and it's butter chicken. I've heard so much about it. I thought this would be the easy way to try it, so we're going to try that. And I did not know they sold sweet tater patties all the time. I can usually only find them at in the fall when it comes close to Thanksgiving. So Holly will be thrilled. This is her favorite thing. And then this is for this week's barbecue baked beans. And the cheese is for the macaroni and cheese for Easter. And I'm probably going to have to get another head of broccoli, I'm not sure, for supper. And some green onions for recipe and for Easter. And David wanted a couple more breakfast bowls. He's really liking these. He'll add an extra egg to it to bulk it up a little bit. And then he needed some more of his Raisin Bran. And these are for Jacob. I figured I better get them before they take them off the shelf. That might be his last for the year. And then the dinner rolls, brown and served dinner rolls for Easter. And then my bread and David's bread. So then next up will be Food Line. So here is my Food Line. I didn't need much, but I did want to get my ham there. And it was on sale too. So I got this big old, how many pounds? 10 pounds for $15. So it's one of the brown sugar glaze that goes on with the spiral ham. So I'm excited about that. And then they have the smaller thing of peanut oil. That's what I do my frying in. So I like to get it there instead of Walmart's. and then another coffee. And I've gone back to light cream for my coffee. And you can get a 1 pound bag of carrots there too, instead of 2 pounds. I only need enough for my carrot cake. And then some bananas, which I said yellow to green. I don't see much yellow, but I don't need them till Sunday, so hopefully they'll be ripened by then. So that's it for Food Lion. That is it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you when I see you.